still have time to prepare. 15th June. Purvesh, not possible. You have to upload it on the website. You need to be a student for me to check your essay. Upload it on the website today itself, and I will check it by tomorrow. Yes. Hi, Vraj Patel, 28th May. All right, that's nice. And hi, hello people on YouTube. How are you doing? And let me know, when is your exam? When is your exam? I don't got it. What did you not get? The portal, the website. You need to enroll into a batch so that I can help you with the corrections. Yeah. Yes. All right. Nice. So June 1st week, Rahul, that's great. Good to hear. Glad to hear. Welcome all everyone to the session. Let's get started. I have got for you an essay. And because the topic said introduction paragraph, so here is an introduction paragraph. Yes. Yeah. Here is an introduction paragraph, and I am which we are going to talk about. Okay, let's look at the question step by step. Hello, Bibek on YouTube. Hi, hello people. Please do like the video. Please do not leave without liking the video. This is the question we are discussing. This is a sample response I have, and we are going to talk about part and what is the worst part here. Hi, Rishabh. Happy to see you once again. What is the best part and the worst part in this answer? This I've taken from a student who had written to me previously, and I thought of discussing this. It has something really important and vital, because you all somewhere write like this. So let's get started. Let's get started. Let's read the question, and then you have to tell me what type it is. Yes, Rupinder, on the website. Let's get started. I will answer all your queries later. Okay. Once I will talk about my premium batch. So that is the buffer time for you to ask me these questions. Rupinder Kaur. All right. So museums should display the art of their own country, or they should display art from all over the world. This is a question I want to discuss today. All right. This is a question. Please tell me, what type does it fall into? From all over the world. To what extent do you agree or disagree? Yes. What? This is an opinion essay. Non-opinion. What is non-opinion? What is non-opinion? It's opinion. Okay. And you are also giving me your opinion. So yes, step number 1 sorted. It is an opinion essay. It is an opinion essay. All right. Nice. Good. Great job done there. And now the next is, let's look at this introduction written by a student, and then we are going to see how well the student has been able to phrase an introduction paragraph, how well, or what areas need improvement. All right. So the student had started. So ideally the two parts of introduction paragraph, one second. Can somebody tell me what are the 2 parts of an introduction paragraph? There are 4 paragraphs. The first is intro. Hi, Seema. Yes, it is opinion. Bibek Jaiswal, I wish you all the good luck for your exam tomorrow. Intro. Then we have BP1. Then we have BP2. And then we have conclusion. All right. Yes. So introduction has 2 parts. What are the 2 parts? Niharika, Gayatri, what is general statement? What do you mean by general statement? What is general statement? Yes, BP means body paragraph. Yes, Sagar. Good. Gayatri, very good. Very good. Amazing responses. You are aligned with IELTS. Yes, you are aligned with IELTS practice. Wonderful. So there is no general statement. I would call it a background statement. This is background statement. This is background statement. What is background statement? Museums should display art of their own country, or they should display art from all over the world. Okay. This is the statement. It's a background of my question. This is a background of my question about museums. Okay. And after rephrasing this, like you are all saying, this is paraphrase. Paraphrase means rewrite the statement. So we rewrite the statement. Well done. I have to give a thesis. I have to mention, I need to mention, thesis. All right. I need to mention my opinion. So we will follow this structure given to me by Cambridge. So I want to show my language understanding in English. So I will rewrite from here till here. Okay. All right. Yes. Yes, Vishnu. Yeah. We're going to rewrite. Yes. Very nice. So that you are going to do. And here I can see the students' response is museums are a great source of learning for people of different ages. Is it the same? Do you think the paraphrasing is same? Can you tell me? It says museums should display the art of their own country, or they should display the art from all over the world. Look at the paraphrasing here. Museums are great source of learning. This does not say that. The question is not saying this. For people of different ages, although it is also not saying, it is not talking about different ages and people, and it's a learning source, and it's an educational place, or it's an educational platform. It is not saying anything like that. So when your examiner reads something like this, they have a picture in their mind that your level of understanding English is low and you have not understood. Do you want to do that? Do you want to score a 6 because you have not understood the question? And then the student is writing, although they display arts and pieces of different cultures in countries from all over the world. Are? No, again. Is it not a general line? Hardeep Kaur, we don't write a general line. We don't need to write a general line. For an 8-band answer also, you don't need to write a general line. You don't need that. You start straight. No, Shajina, not needed. You start straight. Now, what I need to do is I need to paraphrase this, rewrite this, what is given to me. Nothing extra is needed. So IELTS examiners are not expecting you to write anything extra in the introduction paragraph. If you want, you can do that. You can do that in BP1 and BP2 when you will be presenting your ideas. All right. Where in body para 1 and body para 2, you are writing. When you say I agree or you say I disagree, that is where you write extra information, examples, elaboration, but not here, not in the introduction paragraph, not needed, not at all. So on that note, I want to take you and I want to inform you, if you are liking the session, if you think I am going to help you writing, because when you are going to attend my class, which is starting tomorrow, 11 in the morning to 12:30, 11 to 12:30, 1.5 hour class, writing, we are going to pick questions like these, which have recently come in the IELTS exam. And after that, we are going to, you are going to write paragraphs and reasons and something and communicate with me, and I am going to review your response there and then, which you can cross-check on the Cambridge website, that the format that we are learning is absolutely for 8 bands. Rohit, it's a 1 week batch for 438. It's a 1 week batch. If you visit the website, IELTS website, you will see it's here. Yes, it's 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. You can go for this batch. We are going to be doing writing. Of course, writing batch it is. We are going to be discussing the questions. We are going to be doing some grammar. And we would also be looking at speaking. So these are the USPs of this batch. It is not just writing. So I can also call it not just writing. It has more to offer to you. So if you think you are enjoying the session right now and you are learning something, the first thing that you are doing is learning the introduction paragraph. Your examiner, they really do not read your entire answer in detail. They don't do that. They simply skim your response. But when they skim your response, they read your introduction and conclusion in detail. Yeah. When they skim your response of body para 1 and body para 2, they read your introduction paragraph because that is the opening of your answer, and conclusion, which is the closing of your answer in detail. So your introduction paragraph here, which we are discussing, needs to be absolutely straight to the point. You need to be using, so for example, when I want to rephrase, I can use, passive structure instead of active structure. I can use gerunds, instead of a simple active sentence. Yeah. You have to use the promo code DKLive20 so that the cost reduces to 438. 20% discount. You don't pay 548. No, that's not. It's only 438 for 1 week. If you divide that amount by 6 days, you will see it comes down to what? Per class, it is 100 something per class, 100 rupees only. However, if you take IELTS session outside these online classes, you would have to pay 10,000, 15,000. And there also, they don't teach with such a dedication that we teach you with. I will also be checking your answer around 75, not even 100. Chitrang, thank you so much for this mathematics. Yes, yeah. Mohammed, I'm speaking. Yeah. Seema, paraphrasing and then thesis. You are right. Vishnu, you have your exam tomorrow. So may you want to write some more. And I'm also receiving all of your responses. Unfortunately, Abhishek, what a great try. Very good. However, sadly, I will not be able to review that in this master class. It's not possible. You can send me this on my Telegram and I will review that. But for more, you have to attend the batch. It is not possible. It is not, I would say it's not done. I mean, it's not fair. If you want to score an 8 band, then you cannot just get one correction. You have to be continuous with your practice. You have to be persistent with your practice. Hi, Sunit Kumar. Good afternoon. I totally disagree. Nits Khaman. Museum nahi hota hai. It is not museum. It is museums. It is museums. Your noun, remember one thing, one grammar tip. If you take it, you will be scoring a higher band score. Noun in English language. Okay, you want to cross-verify this information? Open any reading test wherein there are reading passages. This grammar tip, any noun which you are using. So we use nouns. So in this question, we would be using nouns such as museum. We use children as noun. We use school. Wait, we use school. We use, what do we use? We use public transport. We use so many nouns in our answer. Your noun will either be singular or plural. Remember, especially people who have their test tomorrow and people who have their test 2 weeks down the date today, or the people who have their exams Remember, noun will either be singular or plural. You cannot write museum. Now, museum is a neutral noun in English language. You have neither put a nor s. It's neither singular nor plural. It is incorrect. It is absolutely incorrect. And if you present such a grammar to your IELTS examiners who are Cambridge certified, you are going to score a lower band score. Now, on that grammar note, if that was a new tip for you, if nobody ever, so open a reading section. Go ahead, do it now. Whichever reading book you have, IELTS, Cambridge, open that reading book and mark all the nouns. Do it right now. Mark all the nouns in that paragraph, in that passage, and see whether there is a or an, or it is plural, like cars and astronauts. Noun will either be singular, plural. English language does not support neutral noun. That's a tip for you. Keep that in mind for your exam, for your upcoming exam. All right. So Nids, I'm hoping that you are Nidhi. Thank you so much for putting the word museum. Yeah. Display their own stuff. What do you mean by stuff? You are taking an IELTS exam. This is Cambridge and you are using the word stuff. It is informal. Please do not write. It is artifact. You can use artifacts. Yeah. Why are you using stuff? Are you talking to your mom that why is the stuff lying in my bedroom? Yeah. IELTS writing is formal. We do not even use idioms in the writing. If you are using expressions such as on the other, the other flip side, or this other side of the coin, these are not allowed in IELTS. In fact, pros and cons is also informal to a certain extent. To be honest, I would never write the word pros and cons. I would be writing advantages, disadvantages, merits, demerits, benefits, and drawbacks, positive side, negative side, but I wouldn't use pros and cons. Yes, do you agree with me? Gain knowledge with Nabeem. Hi, Mohammed. I forgot to refer to people on YouTube and I am glad that you are there. Please like and subscribe the video right now. If you think I am spending this energy and I have planned my lecture, I wanted to share with you the best tips in this half an hour to 40 minutes of my YouTube live right now. And if you think you are going to learn more with me, because I have an experience of 13 years into IELTS, I have also learned from students, because students, when they take exam earlier, and they would report to me, this went wrong and that went wrong. That's a great learning for me as well. But now that is all done, I have realized, and these are the points I'm sharing with you right now. Instead, all over the world to showcase their own culture, lifestyle, that is not the question, Nidhi. You have taken it completely wrong. Instead of stuff, yes, Patricia, we should use artifacts. Purvesh, review, your answer is not possible right now. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. So here, and in the thesis, the student is writing this essay. What is this essay? What is this essay? Can somebody tell me what is this grammar? When you say this essay, what are you really saying? I mean, this essay is a person, he, she, it. Purvesh, I'm sorry. I would like to review your introduction only on my this thing, Telegram. Do it on Telegram. Yeah. Yes, I will review that. Yes. Okay. This essay, what is this essay? Nobody is replying to me. Can you take a moment and like the video? Here is the YouTube link. Can you please share the YouTube link? Like the video right now. It takes just a second to click on that. Just 1 second to like the video. And here is, and here is the link for joining my batch. Thank you, Bijan. It will be this essay, not this essay. Why? Why? Here it is. Thank you, Hardeep Kaur. This essay, you are putting the essay in third person. Why are you doing that? Why are you putting the essay in third person? Why? Why can't you simply give your opinion? Why can't you simply say, I complete, why the essay, Mahima? Why? Why do you need to write, I will give my opinion by the end? Why wouldn't you take a strong side here itself in the very opening of your answer, which is appreciated by IELTS examiners? I take the view, if I'm taking a test, I'm certainly going to write, I take the view that, and I will give my opinion, or I will write, I partially agree with this opinion as I believe. Yeah, I will clearly, I totally agree, Sonali. Yes, I will be very clear in my sentences, in my position. Because the question is what extent you agree, disagree. This student is saying discuss the points and reasons which refute. Why? This is not about discussing points and reasons. It's gone completely wrong. So please understand the question and accordingly frame the thesis. I once again, how many of you have joined the batch right now? Do you think I'm going to help you in this 1 week? 1 week is more than sufficient, Amrutha? Yes, Sakshi. Do you think I'm going to help you? You will be with me. So if you are taking the exam, especially by the end of this month, so 11th, today is 11th, and we exactly have about 20 days and 1 month. Amrutha, thank you so much for coming and welcome to LeapScholar. To 1 week, and then you are going to, yes, Sakshi, you're going to write essays with me in the classes. And I will also share legible resources for you to learn that structure. Sometimes your grammar is good, but your structure is not so good. Sometimes your structure is good, but grammar is gone bad. Just like right now, you have not used connectors. You have not written the thesis statement the way it should be. If, for example, the question is, what are the advantages and disadvantages of this trend? Then in the thesis, you should be mentioning one advantage and one disadvantage, and you elaborate the same in the rest of your essay. Yeah? Can we partly agree? Yes, Abhishek. In this question, we can partly agree because it says to what extent. So you are saying, some of you will say I completely agree, and some of you will say I partly, because it is asking me to what extent, like how much you agree or disagree. Yeah, so I partly agree. Nidhi, thesis statement in layman language is answering the question. What is the question here, Nidhi? What is the question? Thesis means taking a stand, telling the examiner your opinion and elaborating the same in BP, same coherence in BP1 and BP2. Yes, if you take the class, I'm also going to share with you, Cambridge. What does it say on the Cambridge website? What does it say? For example, on IDP, they clearly say that you should not write any surveys. Has anybody written that on the IDP website? It clearly says that you should not be writing any surveys. You should not be doing that. Yes? Yeah. A lot of people use a survey as an example. It has been observed that 28% of people, in a recent study done in California, it was proven. Why are we writing survey? And IDP website clearly is against writing surveys. They do not appreciate that. So please do not write surveys. And I'm going to share more. So we are going to write examples, and I will tell you how to frame an example. Yeah, we are going to talk about it. Please take a moment of 3 seconds and quickly like the video on YouTube. Do that. I can see a very good attendance right now, and many of you who trust me that yes, Deeksha ma'am is here and she is going to deliver an amazing lecture and deserves a like. Yes. So please, right now, if you think, how many of you have? Thank you. And how many of you are going to join my batch starting tomorrow, 11? Thank you, Nids. Thank you. What's your name? Prince, please tell us what. Rohit, thank you. Morning. Yes, it's 11 in the morning. So, you know what? In this batch, whatever you will be writing, that is more than enough for the whole day. So once in the morning, you have taken the batch. Mohammed Farooq, you can click on this link, bit.ly, where it says bit.ly DK Premium. Yeah, and you please put the code DK Live 20. Yeah, Mohammed, you know that? All right. Evening, Sakshi, I'm not doing for the first time. I'm doing in the morning because I had a lot of requests. Thank you, Gayatri. Thanks a lot. And I really have a lot of blessings and gratitude for being here and listening. And this is going to help you because you are going to write such an answer. And when you receive an 8, when you receive, every little drop in the ocean makes a difference. Every little drop makes a difference. So little grammar understanding. So for example, today I shared one tip. Now, next time when you are going to write an essay, just go through your answer that the nouns that you are writing, are they either singular or plural, or they are neutral nouns? And also I want you to Google and check that do we have neutral nouns in English language, or you are using it? Because you have never been told in your school that there is no such thing as a neutral noun. So this tip may look very small, very tiny, but you are going to write most of your answer is nouns. Am I correct? Am I correct? Most of your answer has nouns. So out of 250 words or 260 words or 280 words, I can guarantee 200 words are nouns. And if your examiner reads an incorrect sentence once, it's okay. Twice is okay. But the third time, the fourth time, the fifth time, the sixth time, it's not okay. And they give you a lower band score. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So do you have any question? Personal pronouns. Somebody was asking about the personal pronouns. Personal pronouns are not used in the IELTS. If they ask you your opinion, then you will have to use the personal pronoun. How will you say I agree if you don't use a personal pronoun? But why are you saying this essay shall throw light on? Why? Simply say museums are ought to. Very good, Rupinder Kaur. A very good start. So she has used ought to instead of should. And this is what we're going to do in the classes. So everybody will send a reply and we are going to review. So you are going to learn from the incorrect grammar written by others. What have you written? Museums are ought to artifacts. Are ought to artifacts. Ought to what artifacts? Rupinder Kaur, something is missing. See, you missed it. Who is going to spot that? Who's going to help you? An IELTS trainer, an English language trainer. Ought to what? Culture of their own nation along with part of the other world. I am completely of the opinion that museums should focus on artifacts from all over the world. That is good. But you got the missing points in your answer. Mansi, how can I book IELTS examination through LeapScholar? Mansi, I will share a link with you on Telegram. Please let me know on Telegram that you need this help. Okay, I'll share a link. I will answer the question in both ways. First part that I agreed and second disagreed. So Bijan, yes. So you are partially agreeing. So your thesis statement, introduction paragraph must present the position, a very strong position that I partially agree with this. Yeah. All right. Yes. Yes, Seema, totally agree. Mohammed Fazal. Okay, Rushan, how do we know which word we will use? Are we to use our home language? Roshan Prasad, what do you mean by home language? What is your home language? We are going to use only English in the English exam. If you want, you can give examples of the museums. For example, Wax Museum is a great example here because Wax Museum demonstrates the figures, wax figures of like international wax figures. They not only have Indians in India, for example, they also have outsiders. Yes. Two views in there in this question. Shajina, how can I answer both views? Shajina, what do you mean by two views? Are you saying you completely agree? Then body paragraph one reason to agree. Body paragraph two, second reason to agree. Yeah, all right. Guys, for more, please come to the batch. It's only 75 rupees per class. I mean, if you break that down, 438 over 1 week, 1.5 hours, you don't need to take any other class. I am going to teach you grammar. I'm going to help you with grammar. If you are very serious, tell me how many of you are serious. You must take the batch. See, reading and listening you can do on your own. Speaking, so in this batch, you will be speaking with me. So you're giving yourself an exposure to the English language. Are you understanding what I'm saying? So you are also exposing yourself to somebody and other people who are fluent with English language. And when you acquaint yourself, when you give yourself that exposure, environment, then what happens? You start speaking like that. For example, if you go to Canada tomorrow, if you go to a restaurant, and in Canada, they speak French also apart from English. So if you listen to a lot of French, you start speaking French. You start greeting in French. It is because you are exposing yourself to that. If you go to Bengal tomorrow, or if I am from North, and if I will go to the South, I will start talking in their local language. So I am exposing myself to that environment, right? When I went to China, something I learned is ni hao. So when I went to China, people were talking, it's very difficult to understand Chinese. So I learned certain Chinese words beforehand. Yeah. When I went to France, I had to learn bonjour, ça va. But when I was there for a month, I picked up words from the restaurant, from the street, from the TV, from the, the billboards which were placed on the roads. I picked up because I exposed myself to that environment. So I am only asking you to expose yourself to this environment for 1 week and see the change in yourself. Yes. Is IELTS for people who want to go? Of course, Patricia, of course. Yes. Please click on the link and take my batch for 1 week, 75 rupees. That's it for one class. And 438 for 1 week. Farooq, there is no beginner or intermediate or advanced in IELTS. Beginning, yes, I'm going to do from the beginning. Yes, I would consider you know nothing. And I'm going to teach you like that, as if you know nothing. Shajina, welcome to the classes. Please like the channel on YouTube. Please like this video. Do like this video. And let me know what do you think about it. I'll see you in the class tomorrow, 11 in the morning. Ping me on Telegram if you have booked my IELTS exam. Thank you, Rohit. I'm so glad that, it's like universe. You are looking for somebody who can help you with IELTS exam, and universe has sent LeapScholar. LeapScholar. I am also through LeapScholar. I wouldn't exist if LeapScholar does not. Yes, you agree with me? Last minute tip, Gayatri, I would not ask you to write anything. I would ask you to read a lot of English. Go through the last 50 questions which have been asked in IELTS. Go through those questions. That is the last minute tip for you. And just acquaint yourself with those questions. What if this is my question tomorrow? What will I write? Which you should have been doing over the period of 2 weeks now. But this is last minute. So I would not really load you with do this, do that, do this, do that. I would ask you to relax and read a lot of English. You never know what vocabulary word can help you where it can come handy. Yeah. Which is more correct or avoid during the conversation between yeah and yes? Bijan, I would say use yes. Don't use yeah. I find it informal, but use yes. Use yes. Yes, of course. You can use certainly. This session seems endless, huh? You can keep asking questions and I would keep answering. But I want to listen to you in the batch tomorrow because you get to participate actively in the batch tomorrow. If you have not booked it, book it now, only for 438. That's it. And your writing is sorted. If you take the sessions, you are ready to take your exam whenever you want. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks a lot for coming today. Here I am, Deeksha Kapoor Khanna, saying bye-bye to you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, take care, and I will see you tomorrow.